Cozi Vacation Rentals, as its name says, we are local vacation rentals. We're more focused in Texas, but we do have homes in Baltimore and Virginia. Okay, so our main goal is to provide a luxury experience to our guests, and the way that they're gonna go to our homes and their mind is gonna be blown away by the beauty, the luxury, and everything that we're providing to them in it. And everything complements with our main goal. That's why we have luxury experiences. That was one of the reasons why we started using GuestView Guide, was to provide that look as well inside our properties. It is already provided in the GuestView Guide, so we can definitely see that the call volume during their stay, it has reduced. When I got here, GuestView Guide was already set up at the properties, and I know like when Matt met you guys in a conference, he like was blown away by the GuestView Guide. So he was like, once we start in the Texas market, we will start implementing that. Just to put yourself in the shoes of the guest, like they come in and we have a place like in the main entrance. It's like, oh wow, there's a big screen in here. It gives that luxury look as well. So for example, we have had reservations that are like $12,000, and I'm gonna recommend, like, for example, in Fredericksburg, Avella, it's 5 stars, but it's like a regular restaurant. Like a person like that will want to go to a high-end one.
So really, from my experience and over the years, I mean, really, iPads have been around, really a mainstream thing, about 2012 or so. And there's been all these other companies that are pushing the whole iPad thing and the services, and there are all these other companies that have all these guest portals, and they have all these, different apps they want the guests to download. And you go to these vacational conferences, and they're still put an iPad in your kitchen, or those companies. And it's like, why do you want that when everyone's walking in with an iPad or an XL size cell phone that's the same size as almost as an iPad, and they don't want to download, they don't want a password, they don't want another system, they don't want to be in another account, they don't want our property management guest portal, they're sick of it. So when I saw y'all's screen, it was just at the sleekness of it, because it almost looks like decor, but also the ease of use and the potential that I immediately saw, just from not even a vacation rental standpoint, from like a revenue owner perspective that it can drive from us. But really, I saw that the guest experience was the best thing. That's what our company focuses on, is the guest experience. And so when I saw that, I just said, hey, it's big enough, it's easy, it's simple. And honestly, it's sexy and sleek at the same time. And we really, really like that. And the guest feedback has been, phenomenal. To see that name on the wall when a guest checks in, that a smiley face, that their face is smiling every time they walk in that door, to see something unique like that. And the feedback is always, I've never seen something like this. This is so cool. Potential to upsell all those late checkouts and to make that just a staple, and having an enterprise solution across all the screens is going to be fantastic for us, where we can upsell the late checkouts, the grocery delivery, all those items. The wine tours, the wine delivery, cheese board delivery, you name it, all the excursions we'll be able to put right in there. Being able to put the property rules in there, being able to put, images and photos and videos, how to use this, how to use the hot tub. It's been a huge help too, where a guest calls and says, hey, like, I don't know how to use this. And then we can direct them, over the phone. Hey, can you please, before we go down the path, can you watch this video just to make sure you're doing it correctly? Awesome. So that right there has been a huge help. At the end of the day, if they can't figure out what happens, okay, we have to send our maintenance tech out there. When our maintenance tech goes out there, who's that getting billed to? It's not getting billed to us. We have to bill that hourly rate right to our owner. So now that our owner's pissed off, because it's a whole ripple effect of operational costs. But the whole other side of this is our competitors aren't using these screens, and something that a lot of vacational companies don't do. I mean, literally, people schedule meetings with me on a weekly basis to talk to Matt and have me literally do property tours and show them our tools and technologies at our vacation rentals that make us successful.
When you say people, do you mean owners?
Owners, yeah.
Okay,
So
yeah.
prospective investors, owners, people who, want to get in the vacational business, have a property manager. And whenever we take them in the property, do a tour, and we show them the screen, they are blown away. And a whole other selling
Right.
point for us is we split our concierge revenue with our owners 80-20%. We take 80, they take 20, they get
Ah,
20%. They get 20% for doing nothing. And we always show the value add of what this screen can do.
yeah,
It truly helps us convert great partners. It
yep,
really does. So we've been able to close many contracts and develop partnerships with this screen that we would have never been able to do because, what is, and it's not what appears, but what is cutting edge technology in a vacation rental.
yeah, yeah. That's
And
awesome.
so that has been one of the biggest value adds as well, is that whole other side of the owner perspective has been huge for us.